a block of 200 kg is pulled along an inclined plane by a force of 2 kN. The coefficient of kinetic friction of the plane is 0.4. Determine the normal force, the net force, acceleration of the box, and the time taken for the box to travel 30 meters from rest. Okay, so for this kind of question, basically I changed the angle for force. If you look at the lecture notes, there's an angle there. I'll make it too easier. So just on the same axis of the plane. So basically we start with free body diagram. So we have external force, then we have normal, perpendicular to your plane, as the friction force. Frictional force is to the left, and also there's some, it's a bit tricky here, means that you need to put your weight straight down. Okay, so your plane will be x axis and also y axis there. So then down here we got to resolve the theta here will be 30 degrees, mg cos 30, here will be mg sin 30. Okay, so it's going upwards, it's pulled upwards. So from there we know that summation fx equal to ma, summation fy equal to 0. If you want to straighten up your diagram, if you write a diagram, basically it looks like this: F and frictional force, your mg will be here. So be careful lah on that. Sin 30. You cannot put mg in the y-axis. So we have forces, summation fx equal to ma, summation fy equal to 0. So the first force will be external force is to the right, so 2000 will be 0, normal O positive n, frictional force is negative mu n because it's to the left, so negative 0.4 n, 0. So your weight will be this one mg, mass is 200, 9.81, sin 30, here will be negative 981. For y component, 200 mg, 0.1, cos 30, so it's equal to 1699.14. Okay, so for the first question, we need to find the normal force. If you look at your table, so the only way that we can find normal force, we can use summation fx. Summation fx cannot, because there's a ma. A is unknown, so we're going to use summation fy equal to 0 and minus 1699.14 equal to 0. So normal force will be 1699.14 Newton. So for B part, we need to find the net force acting on the object. So the net force will be summation fx lah. So summation fy equal to 0, 2000 minus 0.4, normal is 1699.14 minus 981. So net force will be 339.34 Newton. For C question, find the acceleration, summation fx equal to ma. Fx is come from the previous question, 3,4. The mass of the object is 200 A, so acceleration will be 1.697 meter per second square. For this question, we need to use the equation for linear motion. The time taken for the block to travel 30 meter from rest, so means that u is equal to 0, s equal to 30 meter, so a is equal to 1697 ms negative 2. So if you look at back at the equation, the only possible equation is s equal to ut plus half 80 square. So s is equal 30, u is 0 plus half a 697 t square. So the time taken will be 5.946 seconds.